Oh, hey, guess who's back? Me. Round of applause, round of applause. Oh man, I have missed you all. And guess what? I am so glad you made it to your midweek shot in the arm. And today's shot is rooted. You ready? Let's go. Rooted, simply put, means being firmly established, grounded, and anchored in a source that sustains you. You guys already know we are headed straight to our instruction manual. And today's instructions come out of the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verses 7 through 8 from the NLT. And it reads, "But blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made the Lord their hope and confidence." Verse 8, "They are like trees planted along a riverbank with roots that reach deep into the water. Such trees are not bothered by the heat or worried by long months of drought. Their leaves stay green and they never stop producing fruit." Amen. Now, per usual, I encourage you to read your instruction manual so that you can have context for the content. Our verse today is a clear indicator of why you need to go back and read. Our verse starts out with, "but blessed," which tells us that Jeremiah is making a contrast. All right. And then verse 8 gives us a picture of what it looks like to be rooted in God instead of being rooted in people. All right. Follow me. Now, while I was away in Arizona, yes, Arizona, while I was away, one thing that stood out to me was seeing life growing in conditions that most people would describe as harsh. Okay, the heat, the dryness, the terrain, all of those things. And it immediately made me think about how being rooted works spiritually. All right, so I want you to picture two things. All right, a beautiful flower in a flower pot and a strong tree planted by a river. Now, imagine the flower is thriving because someone remembers to water it. All right, but then life happens. Schedules change. People get busy. Responsibilities pile up. And now the flower only gets watered whenever someone remembers. So eventually, what was once beautiful, just amazing, it begins to wilt. Not because it was never alive, but because it was dependent on a source that was inconsistent. But the tree by the river isn't dependent on someone remembering to sustain it. Its roots run deep enough to pull what is needed directly from the source. All right, so while one withers when life gets busy, the other survives because of where it's rooted. Oh, okay. I'm getting excited. All right, my God. Follow me as I transition and get us out of here. I want to be clear. Being rooted doesn't mean life is easy. Okay, it doesn't mean you won't go through anything. The heat still comes. The drought still comes. The bills still come. Grief, oh, it still comes. And uncertainty, right there waiting for you, okay? But what being rooted in God does mean is that what's happening around you doesn't get to determine what's happening in you. Oh, my God, my God. So when you're rooted in God, the heat may show up, but it doesn't destroy you. When you're rooted in God, the drought may come, but it doesn't deprive you. When you're rooted in God, life may feel unfamiliar for a season, but your foundation is still secure. When you're rooted in God, people may change, but your source has not. All right, so let me ask you a real question. All right, what have you been rooted in lately? What have you been rooted in lately? Because if your roots are shallow, the heat of life will expose it. Okay, but if your roots run deep in God, the heat won't destroy it. My God, so I need you to check your roots. Okay, check your roots. If you've been feeling weary, check your roots. If you're feeling a little dry, check your roots. Feeling a little easily shaken, anxious, check your roots. Feeling, my God, like nothing will ever work out for you, check your roots. Okay, rooted people still go through things. Oh my God. But hear me clearly. They just don't pull their strength from the same place that everyone else does. My God, let me repeat that. Rooted people still go through things, but they do not pull their strength from the same place that everyone else does. When you are rooted in God, when you are rooted in the source, He provides all resources at just the right time. Stay rooted. Say la. Oh my God, it feels good to be back. If you found value in our conversation today, please like and share. As a matter of fact, if this truly blessed you, drop rooted in the comments so I know I'm not by myself. All right? And remember to share the message so that we can inspire others with the message of hope. Until next time.